Hey everybody, so I wanted to introduce a friend of mine to you. This is Jeri, and I wanted to share her story with you because she's an amazing person. She's in our achiever community and she's had some pretty extraordinary breakthroughs here because she's awesome. And you know how I love to share these stories because it inspires those of you out there who might be stuck right now or who might be feeling like I'll never be able to get my life back. And I want you to know that that's just a belief. You're only one belief away from having a giant breakthrough in your life. And so, Jeri, can you share a little bit of your story and what brought you here to see me to begin with?
Yes. So I had a really terrible cough response to just about everything. Perfumes, I couldn't go to restaurants without having a really bad coughing fit, and I had tried everything and just needed to kind of try to get it under control. I had been very limited in what I could do, and in fact, I was just going to work and then going straight home, and so
For how long?
about 2.5 years.
Yeah. Now, when Jeri says that she was coughing, I don't know if you understand the magnitude of it. I didn't at first, right? So when you would start coughing, I mean, didn't you say one time that you started coughing and you didn't stop for like 2 months?
Yes.
Like 2 months, like,
Of
right?
constant.
Yeah, yeah.
Even so much where, I couldn't keep food down. It was so limiting and inhibiting.
Yeah, yeah. So we might have some weight loss clients that are like, "Can you give me that?" But no, and we wouldn't want that because
No.
it was horrible, right? So when Jeri came in, she was like just so down, and so because she is so brilliant in so many ways, she has so much to offer, and she was being held back because of this cough, and you never know what was going to trigger it. And can you imagine the fear of coughing and then like it not going away for months? That's really intense, right? And so of course I wanted to get in there and use the magic that she has inside of her, that you have inside of you too, because we have this magic inside of us. And I started thinking about the different techniques that have worked for other people who were in that situation, that had different physical responses, and how we can disconnect those. And it was pretty amazing. People have had allergies and people have sensitivities to environmental stimulations, all kinds of smells or tastes. People that couldn't eat or swallow certain foods and textures which would limit their ability to eat, all kinds of different things. And I've learned how to shift those submodalities in your brain. And so we started working together, right? And we did one session, and it was interesting. While we did our first session together, what happened during that session? You were like coughing the whole time, right?
The whole time, yes.
Yeah.
And we were able to get it almost gone. It was very close. And then I went to bed that night and woke up, and I haven't coughed like that since.
And how long was that since you came in here before Christmas? So it's going to be February almost. So it's going on a couple of months now, right? Yeah. We're like freaking out. We're like doing the happy dance. Yes. The whole session we're like, oh my gosh. The second time she came in, oh my gosh, I couldn't even believe it, right? It was like who Jeri always was, but without the handcuffs, right? And it was more like, it was like straitjacket, yes. Right? And yes. It was off. And yes. She's like, this bundle of joy. And I'm like, what's going on? Because literally, when she came in for the first session, she was coughing. I hate that we're reliving all this, right? But they don't know. And
no.
So we were, so someone in the lobby had some strong cologne or something, and it triggered it. And so from the very moment I met you, you were coughing, all the way through the session, coughing, coughing, coughing. When you left, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope something helps, right? I'm already thinking, what are we going to do in session 2 and session 3? And I got it all mapped out. It was funny because when I looked through my notes, I was on session 3 and maybe 4, and I'm like, nope, scribbling it out. We don't need this. We don't need any of this. Her notes are just big smiley faces. That's how I take notes. And so she came in session 2, and all of a sudden, you're not coughing, like at all.
No, and had not coughed.
Yeah.
Which was amazing.
Amazing, yeah. So what do you think? Now, of course, I have my theories. I shouldn't act so surprised because this was our goal, right? But it's still so amazing. I'm not surprised. I'm just so full of joy and happy for you, right? And so, so what was it for you that you think that shifted this?
In my first session, we locked away my cough in a room, and
locked it away.
And we locked it away. And in my mind, that was so powerful.
Yeah.
That we locked it away, and it couldn't hurt me. It couldn't come back. It couldn't affect my life anymore. And that was truly life changing. I don't have the words to describe how amazing that was.
Yeah. In fact, let's grab that. She made me something. She brought this in today, and I thought it was the best thing ever. So, now describe to everybody what this is.
So this is the room, in my mind, this is the room where we have locked away the cough, so I can see it and know that it is locked away forever.
That is outstanding, isn't it? It's a metaphor that I've used. I learned this a long time ago, helping people with allergies, where you take the allergies and use dissociation, and you put them in a glass room, and then they can't get out, and they're stuck. They're separated from you. And then Jeri literally built the glass room and put it in here, and it looks like something out of the Matrix or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is something that we're imagining, and it's come to life, right? And so you created the metaphor of this, so we can take a look at it. And now any bad energy, anything that we have, any negative thoughts, anything that holds us back, we can shove into this glass. It gets stuck in here, and then it's out of our life, right? And that's exactly where it's going to go. It's out of our life. And so what happens now? How has your life changed since you've been freed from this?
Oh, it is amazing. I can live my life again. I go out. I can do fun things. I have booked a trip I've been dreaming about for almost 2 years.
Yay,
so
that's awesome.
just being able to really live and be present in the moment, and this was the first year I even got to go to holiday parties with my family and all sorts of things. So it's been amazing.
Yay! So, if you're struggling, thank you so much for sharing this. Yeah, this is so amazing, right? And so if you are somebody who is struggling, if you're someone who's having a hard time right now, it doesn't matter what it is or how it's presenting itself. If you feel like you've tried everything out there, I mean, how many doctors did you go to?
A lot.
Right? How many tests did you have to go through?
A lot.
So much, right?
So many needles.
So many needles.
And
shots, all the pills, try this, try that. You feel like a guinea pig or a pin cushion and all that stuff. If you've been through that, and even you've tried coaching or counseling, or even you've tried hypnosis and it didn't work for you, there are other ways of achieving your goal, right? And so Jeri is living proof that you can do this. And so we wanted to get together and we wanted to share this story with you so that you have hope and you know that you can do this too. Okay? So thank you so much. You're awesome. Yay! You're awesome too. We'll talk to you soon.